Anyway, we're not talking about them. We're talking about, let's do this, Brian, as we march on with our season previews, the mighty Warriors. We first must do what, though, Brian?
Well, to go forward, there's something that you need to do, and that's go back.
Yes, we need to do that. 2023, 16 wins, 8 losses. So they're winning 2 out of 3. They finished the regular season in 4th. That was the maiden season of Andrew Webster, who won the Coach of the Year. They ended a 4-year final drought and only second finals appearance since making the 2011 grand final. So it's been a barren time for them. They lost the prelim to the Broncos comfortably in the end, 42-12. Where are they at, Brian?
Well, we were talking to Beeve. He's over there in New Zealand, and anything less than a top 4 would be disappointing. That's the feeling from the public over there. I tend to agree.
DWZ, 24 tries.
Flying.
In 20 games. Absolutely flying. Shaun Johnson had career best form. So who do they have in 2024? Roger Tuivasa-Sheck comes back from rugby union. Chanel Harris-Tavita comes back from a sabbatical. And Kurt Capewell, who he was in the Sharky squad for the grand final, didn't play. He went to Penrith with great success, went to Broncos, finds himself in a grand final. So he's almost the modern-day James Maloney, speaking about the Warriors. He's there. Departures, Viliame Volia goes to the Cowboys, Bailey Sirinen, Catlin Dragons, Braden Viliame's retired, Josh Curran of the Bulldogs, Ronald Volkman, he went to the Dragons, not sure where now, and Valingi Kepu has been released. So really, net a gain for the Warriors.
Yeah, other than Joshy Curran, because when he came on, he gave him a little bit of spark. The signings outweigh the losses, don't they?
100%.
Especially with Roger obviously coming back, but CHT as well.
Yep.
He's gone. He wrote his book, travelling book.
Yep.
He comes back.
Yep.
Did he have something downstairs? Did his testicle?
He copper whack, didn't he?
I think his testicle exploded. I mean, I know that sounds graphic.
Yeah.
And if someone's at home now and they're listening to this, it happens in rugby league.
Yeah, copper knee
it's a tough game. Right into the agates. Right in the Jats crackers. Yeah. Right in the orchestras.
Everyone's just checking things at the moment. Anyway, Coach Webster to change tack. Here's what he had to say about Roger Tuivasa-Sheck back at the Warriors.
No, he's trained really well. I mean, the thing for Roger is he's been chomping at the bit to be able to show his ability, and that is to beat people. And in pre-season training, we obviously do a lot of contact and collision, but you can't replicate what you get in a game. And his thing is his footwork and his speed make, people think they're about to tackle him, but they're not. So I knew he was waiting to do that against someone beside his teammates, and I thought he would show his class, and that was really cool to see.
Okay, that was on SENZ Breakfast. Now, Brian, I'll ask you this, right? So everything he says makes sense. Shaun Johnson, of course, is the halfback. Who do you think, when SENZ Breakfast asked Coach Webster who would be partnering Shaun Johnson in the halves, who do you think the answer may be? So you've got Luke Metcalf there. You've got
Tamari
Martin.
Dylan Walker.
Who's the incumbent? Who was there last year in the finals?
Well, Luke Metcalf started, but I think you'll find, and Tamari Martin, a couple of games, but I think you'll find Dylan Walker ended up there due to injuries.
Dylan Walker. Okay, let's hear from the coach from SENZ Breakfast, Andrew Webster.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I wish I was. Yeah, I wish I was. But once again, that's a good opportunity. Just the breed competition, I suppose. But Tamati was obviously away with the Maldives. Luke did a good job. I thought Chanel was excellent in his first game back. So we only gave Chanel 40 just to ease him back into it. Luke played 60 yesterday. We'll know more after this week coming, but they've all trained really well and given themselves a good opportunity to be there.
Luke Metcalf. I'm reading between the lines. He had a real bad hemi problem last year, didn't he?
Yeah. I think Metcalf. He was very... I don't think it's Dylan Walker.
No. The only reason Dylan Walker was just a stopgap because everyone was injured. He played a different sort of 5'8" role.
He spoke up CHT.
Yeah. No, he comes back. He's had a year off.
Yep.
He's travelling the world. Sometimes you get away, you come back.
You grow, mature.
You see someone in Amsterdam. You're punching a hot one in the cafe, and some bloke from Estonia comes up to you and he just tells you life story.
Yeah.
And you're just on a different wavelength.
Beautiful people in Estonia, Brian.
Really?
Beautiful people.
As in looking or personality?
Both.
Is it a big country?
I don't even know what an Estonian looks like, but I just remember growing up, Dad would say, David Leslie Caney say, Estonia. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful people in Estonia.
We've got to get there.
We've got to get there.
I've never met anyone from Estonia.
Neither have I. Never been there. Don't know what an Estonian even looks like, but Delta.
Okay, let's talk about the Warriors here. Shaun Johnson, season of his career.
Yep.
Everything that came from them, anything good, revolved around him.
Yep.
The problem with the Warriors, I see, is now they're not going to be underestimated.
Yeah, so DWZ, Shaun Johnson, Adam Fanua-Blake, all career best
And
years.
they've got to aim up again.
Replicate.
Because the teams, as I mentioned, won't underestimate them, so they'll go at them. They're going, well, these blokes aren't the Warriors of old. They're not going to give up in the last 20 minutes if we can just hang on, because the attitude has changed dramatically in defence as well. And we saw that in that I know it's only a trial, and there was only kids. They were down to 12 men, and they were scrambling, and which you don't really see that from a Warriors team. So James Webster and the coaching staff over there have got that starting to build within them.
Yep, there's your wrap-up, Warriors fans. What do you think about that? Have we nailed the Warriors? Just to close it out, I've got them top 4 again. Brian, you?
Top 4. I've got them 5th.
5th, okay. Thereabouts, knocking on the door. Hello. Amy Drew's coming up with the news. And speaking of coaching, Darren Coleman, the Waratahs coach, he's joining us on the other side of the news.